want to look at applications of ordinary differential equations. A new product is introduced in the market through advertisement campaign to a population of 1 million potential customers. The rate of which the population hears about the product is assumed to be proportional to the number of people who are not yet aware of the product. By the end of 1 year, half of the population has heard of the product. How many will have heard of it by the end of 2 years? So in this case, we let y be the number in millions of people at time t who have heard of the product. That's the first step. So 1 minus y is the number of people who have not heard of the product. And then we want the dy dx, the rate at which the population will hear about the product. What we want to do now is to be able to solve that equation. We are told that it is proportional. So what we say is we say dy dt is proportional to 1 minus y, which implies that dy dt is equals to k 1 minus y. And therefore, I want to solve that. So what I have is ln of 1 minus y is equals k of t plus c. So 1 minus y is equals to a e of kt. Note that e of c have said I want it to be equals to a because that is still a constant. And that gives me an equation that y is equals to 1 minus a e raised to power kt. That's the first part of the problem. So at t is equals to 0, y is equals to 0 because nobody has heard about the product. And therefore, if I substitute into y to be 0 is equals to 1 minus a e raised to power 0. And e raised to power 0 is 1. And this tells me that a is equals to 1. So at the initial step, a will be equals to 1. Therefore, we can comfortably say that y is equals to 1 e raised to power kt. So we want to proceed. We want to look at t is equals to 1. We are told that half of the population have heard about a product. So what are we saying? So we are saying at y1, which is equals to a half, will be equals to 1 minus e raised to power 1 times k. And therefore, we want to find the value of k. K will be equals to ln of 0.5, which was equals to negative 0.693. Therefore, y of t was equals to 1 minus e raised to power minus 0.693t. So the question that remains, how many will have heard about the product at time t is equals to 2, which is 2 years. Therefore, y of 2 will be equals to 1 minus e raised to power negative 0.693 times 2. And this will give me 0.75. Therefore, because the expected 1 million, approximately 750,000 people will have heard about the product by the end of the second year. Thank you.